Welcome back. Embarking over the same issue, we're going to be taking a larger look over the situation inside Gaza and the latest development. And of course, with us here, our dear guest, Mr. Abdel. He's a political analyst. Good morning, Mr. Abdel.
Good morning to you.
Of course, we don't know where to start because developments are so fast. The numbers of casualties, including drastic numbers of children, every day are escalating. And also the brutality, the aggression, the genocidal crimes, the lack of respect to international law, all measures of violations were committed, and crimes against humanity were committed in that particular round of aggression against the Palestinian civilians. It has been starting for years and years against them. It is not the first time, but this time it has exceeded all boundaries. They wanted to eradicate Palestine, but with these crimes, they evoked Palestine in the hearts of the whole world against their will. So where do you like to start, and how do you assess the situation?
Well, let me first tell you that those brutal crimes committed by the Zionist existence has revealed its own identity, its own way of thinking, its own the way its mind is built. Those crimes, though they are brutal and though they make making people stunned to see such bloodshed.
It's like horror movies.
Even more
horror movies.
Even more. And although we have witnessed too many movies like this, despite we still feel the same pain in our feelings, and we are so very much feeling attention and feeling terrorized by such brutality. But those crimes has revealed, has taken the face off from the Zionist existence.
Exactly.
Some powers around us
it has revealed truth about
may thought good of it, thought they can naturalize relations with the Zionist existence. But those crimes, as horrible as they are, but they have taken off the face of the true face of the Zionist existence, what it really is. Those crimes are not the first. They were committed several times in several decades, and even more brutal. But we didn't, as humans, we didn't have this technologies in our hand to take photos and to take videos. Maybe even more brutal crimes like those were committed.
But
they were not photoed. They were not taken
there are
for a
lots
video.
of Palestinian youth heroes.
Of course.
Let us send them our best regards and send them all our respect and all our good wishes and all our support and empowerment from over where we are talking now.
Of course.
Here is behind the scene, who took it over their shoulders and dared
to document all those
to face the dangers of transmitting those scenes to the whole world.
Yes.
This is real heroism because it's very dangerous. And some of them are targeted by the Israeli occupation forces.
I was just about to mention it. They have taken it as if they are receiving receiving him for some meeting or something, and then they shot him dead on the head.
They assassinate them.
Assassinate him, yes.
Right, but then of course we're supposed to get into details, but we can't help but not get stunned and watch with mesmerism the heroism and the courage of these people, the Palestinian people, their youth, their women, the elderly, everybody, even the children, the way they talk about their countries, the way they stand still is beyond all measures. I mean, they can teach lessons to the whole world of bravery and heroism. And of course, yes, it would take all those massacres to reveal the true face of Israel. But then my second question to you is, yes, of course, the true face of Israel is revealed. The whole world now is empowering and enforcing the Palestinian innocent civilians and the right to their own land and to Jerusalem and all this. But then again, this particular brutal, nation that we're talking about, that is backed by a power country, and adding to that also that those people, I mean the Israelis, they do not respect international law, they do not respect the treaties, they do not respect any laws at all. And even, principles, there is no respect for principles at all. So what was the use of the world's support if it's not effected, if it's not enforced and put into reality?
Well, who invented the UN, the international law? The same power that created Israel. This can be the answer for all answers and all questions about this. They don't listen to the sound of law. They don't obey the power of law, but they respect only the law of power. Only the law of power they can listen to. When we find that most of the so-called successes by the Zionist existence in the war in Palestine, most of it against civilians.
Exactly.
On the other hand,
successes over the weak, the disarmed,
exactly, against children in the hospitals,
the disabled,
on the other
against
hand,
hospitals,
on the other
newborn
hand,
babies,
we have witnessed it in
the infants, the toddlers,
the hospitals,
the women.
And on the other hand, the resistance is really achieving victories, historical victories, and tactical victories against the Zionist existence. They are fighting with weapons like, I just might call it handmade, homemade weapons.
They're fighting with faith.
With faith. And they have identity. They do have identity.
They
and
have
they don't have a home. This is their home.
Objective, yes.
This is their homeland. That's why they fight with power. If they don't have weapon, they fight with his own naked hand. There is no resistance movement has proven its supremacy in the past century, like the Palestinian resistance has proven those days, those very days. And this is the very first time since the creation of the Palestinian resistance to act like this, to act so determined like this, and to fight all the way like this, waiting for no resolutions, waiting for no negotiations. This is the first time we, the whole world, witness and respect and hail that great efforts accomplished by the Palestinian
exactly, because
resistance.
This is the law of physics. I mean, this is the law of life. To every action, there is a reaction, equal in power, but opposite in reaction. I mean, if international community have been trying and not binding, all the resolutions are not binding, and so they have to act equally on equal foot to the other, the other front. And
that's why the Palestinians right now are gaining for the first time total respect from all nations all around the world, from Australia to Britain, to the
even
US.
From Jews themselves.
Even from Jews. You can never lie and gain that respect. You can never go through a secret deal, as like some people may just say or think, and have that respect of the ordinary citizen all around the world, as they don't have a real sound of media that speaks for them. On the other hand, the Zionist existence has the whole media is talking about him and defending him and justifying the crimes he is committing. And yet the nations are believing the Palestinians, not the Israelis, not anymore.
Exactly. But then again, of course, as we every day we wake up to incidents like bombarding Al Shifa hospital before it, and then Indonesian hospital before the Indonesian hospital
Al-Maidani
again,
hospital.
Al-Maidani, the horrific bombardment of Al-Maidani hospital, and even respecting the rights of even burying people. This doesn't happen. Even rescuing the injured children, this doesn't happen. I mean, giving them a word of faith, asking the innocent civilian to be evacuated out of hospitals. As the moment they become evacuated or be on the road, they shoot them at large, most of them. So scenes like that reflects abnormal state of mind. That reflects also and reflects brutality. It reflects genocidal abnormality. I mean, not just a genocide, but it's a weird genocidal state of war. It is not a normal case. That does not reflect even dangers over the Palestinians themselves, but over the people in Israel themselves and over the world at large. How do you assess that particular opinion?
The danger of continuing that conflict is very
threatening.
It must be stopped. That assault
it's not only threatening
must be
to
stopped
the Palestinians,
because it's not threatening only
it's
the
threatening
Palestinian.
to the whole area.
Because if there is no Gaza Strip, if they eliminate Gaza Strip, the conflict definitely will grab more powers in the world. No other way. No other way. And I must mention something here. There is a project that was launched in the G20 in New Delhi that starts, it's a trade project, a trade line project. Starts from Bombay to Gulf countries, into Israel, and into Palestine, the occupied Palestine, all the way to Haifa. That's north, far north in Palestine, all the way to Piraeus Island in Greece, all the way to Europe. That road is a conflict, and they are trying to create an opposition to our own Suez Canal, which is never can be accomplished, but yet they are trying to push it forward with this project. And that's why they want to eliminate not just Gaza Strip, but far more of the Palestinian lands. The need for the Palestinians, whether to be eliminated or displaced to other places like Sinai or Jordan, which the Palestinians themselves has declared it very clear. They are not leaving their home to anywhere. They are living here, living there, or dying there as martyrs. And this is a very significant and crucial decision made by the awareness of the Palestinian nation. For the first time, they really fight for their own land. If they have fought for this with this persistence since decades, we would now have been talking to each other about nothing called Israel. But this project is the root of this conflict, and it's not only targeting Gaza but the whole of Palestine.
Of course, we have a lot to talk about when talking about this particular issue, the crisis in Gaza. Unfortunately, we ran out of time, but very appreciative for your visit, coming over live here to our studio, Mr. Abdel, the political analyst. Thank you so much, and you have a beautiful day.
Thank you very much.